Let's get it, MP.
I'd like to see each of us try to schedule 2 international
Saturday, and someone over here is taking notice.
Let me know how we
one photo.
Every photo.
My
Look,
itinerary
I'm
set
not
on
mad.
Monday.
You gotta
Definitely
buy me
exciting
supplies,
times,
okay?
right? Developing our
And I
player
mean
evaluations on a
quality
whole new
ingredients,
level
okay? It's chemistry. You shortchange me, you shortchange yourself.
He's a freshman, he's still a little raw, but I think the guy's the next LeBron.
There's a liquid spill in the tunnel.
radio it in.
We know. Hey, this is tunnel staff. We have a 12-ounce cup that tipped over in the tunnel.
That's not true.
You know what? This probably is us. Just a towel over there.
All right, you get the towel all dried up.
Oh, someone else will take care of it.
Sweet. Good work, team.
He's gotten some good
I know that
breaks,
some
but-
teams wouldn't mind, but our guards are shooting in the paint too much.
Anyone been to Utah?
Changes needed?
Let the bigs use their size and give them space to rebound and play making the post. Unless it's a dunk, I want our team out of there.
They're shooting high percentages.
It's not the game we play. It diminishes the roles of the bigs. Let's start cutting it out of our play calls.
Some photos of his
Okay,
photos?
we'll do. And we'll talk about it with players.
I'm just starting to question my initial thoughts on it.
Yeah, I can understand that. He looked amazing in the
After work
tournament.
tonight, want to catch some
He had a
stand-up
couple
comedy?
good games. That's all.
More than a couple.
More than a couple stinkers, too.
Let's all dive back in and figure out if we can reach a consensus, right?
Great.
Can Chandler be scanned for badges, okay?
So everyone that's supposed to be here has one?
Yes.
Kids too?
Everyone.
Is it okay for us to ask them if we don't see one?
Absolutely. Also, just be sure that no one's feet are getting in the walkway or court area as the night goes on.
was
Okay?
inside the
Head on the swivel, coach.
Wait, the
I'm not your
backpack that's
coach.
now sitting
Why
on
don't you
your
get the young
doorstep
guys
like
together and go
that?
space
Well, you're locked inside the
We
house?
got some bills for that.
Anything
How'd you
specific?
get out?
Pass and move, ISO clear outs, and popping after screen setting.
Quite the
Great. We'll tell coach to go for 15 minutes and scrimmage with those instruction areas.
Thanks very much. It needs to change this week.
Y'all have some pickleball this weekend?
All right, boys.
My back is sore.
It's not like you're getting physical anyway.
You think the German kid can make the leap?
I'm a main
I'd put the odds at
rebounder.
100.
Getting 3 rebounds in 4 games does not make you a rebounder.
That's way
Yeah,
more
I don't
complicated
miss
than I was
anyway,
expecting.
so just stay out on the wing and give me room to work.
90%
You're so
off.
arrogant that sometimes I want to play on the other team. With your back? I'd love to see you try.
Oh,
Great, what am I getting myself into?
my daughter was asking me to make smoothies last night.
Oh, adorable. What's the process?
Did you sneak some nutrition in there?
When you make eye contact
No,
with the
last
fan?
time I snuck in some kale. She saw little green bits, and now every day she asks me to promise
That's
I
a little
won't eat
intense.
kale.
We are at a
Even more
sporting event.
adorable.
So mostly strawberries and bananas.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Still having a game tournament this weekend?
We are?
I'd like to see you shoot better than 85%.
Oh, I love games. Can I play? You play 2K? All the time. I'll bring
Single team
wings.
managed that in the
Oh,
last
you're
2
in?
seasons.
And I'll bring board games.
I'm convinced that they
Wait,
haven't invested
no,
the
no
time
need.
in practice.
It's all classic games in
You will.
2K.
Beginning
Yeah,
and more
save the
importantly
cardboard
at
and
the
paper
end
for
of practice
compost heap.
when they're game time.
Tough, but fair. Text me address, okay?
Let's see how
Make
serious
fries
the
from
issue
scratch?
is.
Once
That's
in a
what
while,
we need.
it takes some time.
Understood.
It is so much quicker when it's frozen.
Yeah, and honestly,
Only for
I'm
work,
not that great
but
with
I'd like
cutting
to go
and
for
dicing.
fun. Oh yeah,
Feel
yeah,
that. Fresh potatoes take time to process.
If you do make them, try soaking, then drain.
Yeah, and then flash fry, dry, and fry again. Get that crunchy outside, tender inside.
All right, cut it out. I'm starting to get hungry. Gotta go get some more seasoning.
Yeah, I just had some friends over and watched the
Maybe we
ball.
can
Yeah.
check.
Yeah, same. We should have just done one big thing.
I've never been to like
Great
a
game though, right?
big
Yeah.
theatrical production.
I don't know how you guys watch more basketball on weekends.
like a Broadway play?
Yeah, like
What do you
one
do?
of the big ones.
Cooking show marathon.
Not my
I could
thing.
watch
I
British
like
people
English.
make scones for the rest of my
You can
life.
cheer.
That's more
What am I
entertaining than a
thinking of?
buzzer beater
I
from
don't know.
half-court
A
comedy.
play?
Yeah,
What's
you
the
clearly
final?
have never watched
climbing?
someone
Oh,
manage to
goodness,
salvage
you guys are
blueberry
so
scone from
ridiculous.
room temp butter.
We're still good
I'll
for
send you guys some
tomorrow.
clips.
Oof. Can we move it to later
All
this
right.
week? Tomorrow is
I'm dubious, but I appreciate your passion.
Later in the week is dicey for me.
I could maybe do next Thursday.
I'm on the road.
Friday?
Not great for me.
Shoot.
Well, what are you guys doing right now?
That's gotta be
Nothing.
fun.
Yeah.
Talking to you, trying to figure out when we're going to schedule a time when all of us can get together and chat. Oh, I'll meet you guys upstairs.
So I was giving some more thought about our international evaluation meetings.
And how long they are?
Oh, please tell me we're making a change.
We are. The two of you are going to save us almost an hour a week.
Oh, sounds great.
Yeah, how's that?
Well, glad you asked. You'll be making weekly slideshows by continent of our top 5 target players.
I'm really jealous of your triceps.
Yeah, you. You want shorter meetings, right?
Thank you.
So synthesize, gather, review, summarize, and I'll cap the meetings at 30
Makes me
minutes.
wonder if they may be interested in league expansion down the road.
5 hours a week,
Yeah,
minimum.
Hey, at least our news
quarter
review has been gaining a lot of attention. Ooh, and I love when we scout there too because of the short flights.
So, are we thinking of adding on a scout for the northern territories?
Well, if we keep seeing this much talent, we may want to explore adding to the budget.
Can I finally get an assistant?
I see the scores of our G League games consistently rising above 100 points.
Yes, the pace has really picked up.
Especially the past 3 seasons.
When you bring reports of top scorers, can you factor that in?
We can.
Most people trying to make a top 10 list, but we're right up there.
We don't have the pitch to take advantage.
Welcome, everyone. Glad to have you with us for this NBA Cup action. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And let's take a look now at some numbers for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And now the Washington Wizards starters. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, also Johnson out there, and it's Flowers in at the point guard position. And for the 76ers, DeAndre Hunter is out there with MP. Then there's Edgecombe, then there's Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5 spot. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W, but we'll see.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Wembanyama. MP with it. Now Sarr defending. Philadelphia moving it around. And here's MP from outside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Hey, you got to be ready to fire off a pass. And credit to MP. He did not hesitate at all.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Johnson. Clock at 6. There's the 3, and he buries his first look.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Wembanyama, screen on Antetokounmpo. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. MP's got his second basket on the night.
How about competitive MP is. You knock in a three, he answers right back.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Another three for Philadelphia.
I love it when MP looks to pull from deep. He is dangerous when he wants to be.
Pass to Flowers. Launches it. And the Wizards with another three.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
Wembanyama, pass to MP. Wembanyama, screen on Antetokounmpo. And the basket by MP.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Now Antetokounmpo, 15 in his last outing. Sarr with a screen on Hunter. The shot by Johnson, no good. Fast break, here comes Philadelphia. Back to MP. Three-pointer. And the 76ers another three.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
The Wizards have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And Giannis with the dunk.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. I brought up Giannis Antetokounmpo and how effective a scorer he is, and coach told me, well, when he gets into the lane, he's very tough to guard. For us, it's about forcing him into longer and ideally contested jumpers. That's what I want us to do. We'll see if they're able to accomplish this. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Carrington, he's checked in for Washington. Ellis comes in for Flowers. We're at about the midway point of the group stage. A peek at where things stand in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, while there's still some time to make up ground, you have to make your move quick. There just aren't many group games left.
Now here's Carrington. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over MP. Antetokounmpo. Bam! Antetokounmpo's gotten his second bucket.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
Edey with a screen on Antetokounmpo. And Keon Ellis gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. McCain's checked in for Tyrese Halliburton. Claxton, he's checked in for Washington. Flowers comes in for Johnson. MP outside to the inside. Here's Edey. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
1 minute left in the first quarter of the game. Ellis outside. Antetokounmpo outside. Shot clock at 6. Washington needs to get off a shot. Flowers' shot is good.
Just a selfless play by Giannis. He knows all eyes are on him, so he dishes to a ready shooter.
Williams, a screen on Antetokounmpo. MP shot is good.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Antetokounmpo outside. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul. Wizards substitution.
12 seconds left to play in the first.
Sarunas, Novak.
Flowers' shot is good. Flowers got 5 now.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And here's MP from outside. Another three for Philadelphia.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And so... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Philadelphia.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
They've got Luka Doncic. MP is out there with Wembanyama. Then it's DeAndre Hunter, and it's Halliburton in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now here's MP. The 3 is up. Hits a three-pointer. MP's got 33.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Here's Flowers. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Just 5 on the clock. And a foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Now that's his second foul, something they need to be mindful of moving forward. Do they change his matchup?
And Washington making a change here. Coach Shafino's checked in. And with this pause, let's take a look at the teams that have generated the most offense on the break this season. Philadelphia, number 1.
You have to appreciate their effort and conditioning. It takes a lot of energy to play that fast-breaking style.
It's hauled in by the Sixers. They're a team with momentum in the midst of an 8-game winning streak.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really, really interested to see how this plays out.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Milwaukee was outstanding. He dropped 35 points, and he was red hot from beyond the arc, raining down a ton of threes. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Washington shooting their first free throws of the game. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Edgecombe comes in for Doncic. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Washington. Johnson comes in for Carrington. MP against Antetokounmpo. Dort's shot is good.
Well, Dort touched the paint, and he was immediately thinking score.
The Wizards have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Pass to Johnson. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Dort. Down low. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. The Sixers lead by 20. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, I love how aggressive MP is being right now. Every time he touches the ball, he's looking to capitalize.
1:49 left in the first half. MP against Antetokounmpo. Here's Claxton. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. MP finds Dort. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Wow, Dort showing off that incredible strength as he takes it right to the rack for a slam.
Pass to Johnson. From downtown, sends it home from three-point land. Johnson's got 6 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Out of bounds, it'll be Philadelphia's ball, and the 76ers with some changes. Edie's checked in for Victor Wembanyama, and McCain subbed in for Tyrese Halliburton. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Sarr's checked in. Now here's MP, and he's got 41 now. Edie, and the dunk by Edie.
If the play doesn't open up his shot, then trust MP to give it away.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the first half. Antetokounmpo, a screen on McCain. The shot by Flowers, no good.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Johnson on the wing. Inside. A nice shot by Hood Schifino. He's got 5.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Pass to Edgecombe. Back to MP. Off target with the 3. Takes a 3. The shot, no good. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Sixers on top, running away with this one. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
You know, right now for Washington, they've had a few bright spots. Still looking for consistency, but it's hard to get a good read on team.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the 76ers.
Man, this offense is in.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
So on the floor for the Wizards, they've got Johnson, Alexander Sarr out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Hood Schifino in a 2-guard. From deep, MP, and again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
And so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Pass to Flowers. Connects from downtown. Flowers got 12 points.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Wembanyama, screen on Antetokounmpo. MP shot is good.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And that one good.
And the soft touch on the floater. Giannis just making a challenging shot look effortless.
From deep, MP. Another one goes. Incredible.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Pass to Johnson. To the wing, right side. With Schifino. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so MP will bring it up for Philadelphia. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. That'll be their second of a 5-game stretch at home. Wembanyama's shot is good.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
The Wizards have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, the NBA understands its future is electronic. Commissioner Adam Silver said the vast majority of people consume us through media, not in person. Our social media audience is the highest of any league and continuing to grow exponentially. So there's no lack of interest in this game. Back to you.
It's a beautiful thing. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Pass to Sarr. Antetokounmpo outside. 5 on the clock. Over MP. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Philadelphia's gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Washington has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. one of the things you love about Tyrese Halliburton, his clutch game.
You need your best players to be fearless in those moments and to play with a verve and a confidence that permeates the entire roster. And you've got to be a shot maker. Tyrese Halliburton is all of those things.
Carrington, he's checked in for Washington. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Screen by Eason. And here's MP from outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. MP's got 53 points. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Johnson. Outside Carrington. Let's go with a three. And Johnson is good for three. Johnson's got his third basket on the night right there.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
From deep, MP drills it from deep.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
There's a minute 17 left in the third quarter here. Pass to Johnson. From behind the arc. And again, it's Washington with a three.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number one on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Flowers. No good on the three.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
And I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Outside Carrington. Antetokounmpo surveys. Pass to Johnson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Tari Eason. Washington shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight. The free throw drops for Johnson. No good on the second free throw. Three-pointer. And Doncic the bucket on the assist by MP. Doncic has got 6 points.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
MP getting it done for the 76ers. Moving the rock and looking for a shot. It's clear. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the...
Changes here for the 76ers. MP comes in for Williams, and Eason subbed in for Dort. And then for Washington, Sars checked in for Claxton. Johnson comes in for Carrington. Flowers comes in for Ellis. Anthony is out there with Jared McCain. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's MP, and it's Eason in at the three. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Pass to Johnson. 19 seconds left in the fourth. And that one's good.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Flowers. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Philadelphia calls time here. They're ahead by 42. All right, guys, what do you think?
and they're hoping to wrap this one up.
It's not completely over, and they know that. But if they carry out their game plan, they should be golden.
Eason, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Again! What an avalanche! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup. A great start to the group stage.
Well, getting that first win under your belt is...
Hi, everyone. Welcome to our broadcast with a twist on tonight's game. Yeah, just a few games in the book thus far. So, Greg, what are you looking for at this stage of the season?
Well, I like to see which teams get off to a hot start and who's struggling out of the gate. What can those teams do to improve?
Here are the five for the Raptors. They've got Gary Trent. Walker out there with Ingram. And it's Chapman in at the point guard position. Here's Chapman. Outside, Walker. Ingram outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. I asked him about Brandon Ingram and the challenges that he presents, and he said to me he is a tremendous scorer with impressive range. Not only that, he's extremely clever at creating scoring opportunities for himself. We got to crowd his space whenever we can. We'll see how aggressive their defense is against him tonight. Kevin?
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. And here are the Raptors now, following the three-pointer by MP. Hunter against Ingram. Clock at 6. Hunter grabs the miss.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Here's MP. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. MP's got his third bucket of the night. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Ingram. Outside. Pass to Chapman. There's the pick. And here is Ingram to end the run. Bangs home the trifecta.
Hey, they've broken the seal. 3 misses to start, but now they're in business.
MP outside. The 76ers another 3.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great, it's tougher and will require them to develop or acquire some superstar teams.
Whoa, look out! Look out!
Okay, I see you.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Ingram outside. The 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Win after win, these guys now have 9 straight.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
Raptors trail by 12. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And some changes here for the 76ers. Zach Edey, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Williams comes in for Hunter. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Edgecombe. Pass to Chapman. Here's Wright Foreman. And that time, also a missed shot. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. MP outside. Edey with a screen for MP. Hands it from downtown. MP's got 14 points.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Pass to Cotton. Here's Barnes. And again, Toronto no up.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
MP outside. There's the triple. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Raptors trail by 18. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
From outside the arc. And the Raptors miss again.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
23 seconds left in the first. And the dunk by Edey.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Ingram against Williams. Ingram right side. Here's Cotton. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. And so it's Philadelphia controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Right back after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
MP out there with Wembanyama. Then there's DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Jared McCain. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Wizards put on a show. He contributed 62 points and was locked in from distance. It was impressive, and he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The number one thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all times, in my opinion, is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on MP.
Sold it. And what a fake from Barnes. And got the defense to commit.
In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A blue guy who can plug in just about anywhere.
Dort, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Here's Trent. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
MP deciding where to go with it. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Trent outside. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, MP.
And when you have a big man carrying as much of the load as he has, it just makes things so easy for the rest of your team. Completely deserving of the award.
And the Raptors making a change here. Ingram's checked in. And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Walker is screen on MP. Such a wide open look. Barnes has got 7 points here in this quarter.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
And here's MP for 3. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there. Nobody near Barnes. No good with the triple. Richard, one thing we see in this league, teams changing coaches much more often than they change the GM.
Yeah, one guy picks the players, the other guy coaches the players. Seems like a shared responsibility, but the job security, well, that's not equal.
Ingram against Dort. Ingram deciding where to go with it. 5 to shoot. Barnes finds Ingram. The tray. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. MP's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. From past the arc. Good! Another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Toronto, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Tari Eason's checked in for Jared McCain. And stolen by Eason. Here's the fast break. Wembanyama leading the way. Unloads from 9. Eason's shot is good.
These are the shots coach wants them hunting down. Just the easy makes.
Last outing for Toronto, they won that game against the Pacers. 40 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Barnes screen on Eason. Just 5 on the clock. Looking to end the run. And again, Toronto no up.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Ingram. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Oh, an aggressive take from Ingram inside, earning the whistle in the process.
The Raptors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Good on the second free throw. MP outside. Eason, the screen. And so it's MP making things happen for the 76ers. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping it. And we'll be right back after this.
Hello, folks. Without a doubt, the early spotlight is on MP. Fellas, he's been very difficult to guard.
MP is stunting on him, and that defense has had no response. You're playing with fire when you let MP get into the flow.
Yeah, he's leading the way, and I don't expect him to let up.
And let's focus now on the Rookie of the Year contenders. Some great talent coming into the league this year.
The young guys are playing well, but it's a long season. There's something called the rookie wall.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see which players hit that wall and which ones knock it over. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. They've got Ingram. He's out there with Walker. And it's Cotton in at the 5. Trent with it, picked up by Edgecombe. It's Trent on the wing. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's MP. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. MP's got 39.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And that one's good, Ingram.
Gotta love the control Ingram has with the basketball.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Trent outside. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Hunter against Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. Keeps it alive. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. And here's MP for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 42 in the game.
There you go, MP. Show off that range.
Cotton, the pass to Trent. Here's Chapman. No scoring in this one. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Wembanyama, a screen on Walker. No problems knocking that one down. 45 points for MP.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Ingram with it. 6 points for him. Spins. Trent outside. Over Edgecombe. And again, no good by Toronto. And so, MP will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
Pass to Trent. To halt the run. Good on the triple. Trent's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Yet another bucket that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Raptors moving the ball around, and it's Ingram missing.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a healthy thing, and his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
The 3 from MP. He got it again. Sensational. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you. Commissioner Silver talked about health, and he said that some of the injuries that our young players are experiencing are overuse injuries. In earlier eras, players in school participated in different sports depending on the season. He said perhaps a return to that approach is warranted. Back to you guys.
Interesting thought. Okay, Allie, we thank you. Here's Chapman. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Chapman's got 6 points in the quarter.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And here's MP for three. As 76ers, another three.
I love the response. MP marching down and getting a three of his own.
Chapman the pass to Ingram. Fires the three. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. Trains the three-pointer.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Ingram outside. He can't get that one. Here's MP. Good, that's another bucket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between...
Making a change here. MV's checked in. A three off the inbound. And again for three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Trent outside. Pass to Ingram. Back to Trent. Shot clock at 6. Goes up on the wing. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Dort passes to Williams. Fader on the way. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can...
Plus, I'd like to see one of those cat cafes.
Okay,
You're
that's
joking.
only because...
No, they look super cool. There are even vending machines for treats and stuff.
I like cats, but I don't.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Great to have you with us. We are set to get... There's always going to be player movement in the offseason. I have to imagine some of those guys are still meshing with their new team, Grant.
Well, it depends on the player, B.A. With young guys, it can take more time to adapt. But for the veterans, they know what their game is about by this point.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Holmgren is out there with Williams. And it's Bird in at the 2 spot. Here's Holmgren on the money from 12 feet away.
Wow. I mean, giving Holmgren a look from there, that's just too easy.
MP scanning the floor. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Thunder's ball. Now Williams. 15 in his last outing. Elbow shot on the way. And there it is for him.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
Well, the key is to take what the defense allows. That is smart basketball.
MP's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Beyond the arc. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. The 76ers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Tim, watching Chet Holmgren, he brings a lot to the table.
Well, absolutely, Brian. He's got a wingspan of 7.5 feet, but still has touch from deep. It's really something to marvel at. Chet is redefining what a stretch big can be in the NBA.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
It's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Coach would love to see Wemby clean the offensive glass like that every time.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. Coach thinks that they can push Chet Holmgren out of the comfort zone, and he's okay with making him a jump shooter. He said on the perimeter, he may as well be any shooter. We can guard that. Once he's on the inside, though, the advantage is his. So we have to prevent that as much as we can. Yeah.
And Allie, thanks. And here's MP from outside. They get it back. Wembanyama. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And with the size and the skill set, how are you supposed to stop Wemby?
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Cunningham's checked in. Holmgren outside. Lets it go from deep. And it's Cunningham missing. And so MP will bring it up for Philadelphia. They're really clicking as a unit. Tonight, looking for their 11th straight win.
And we're seeing just how good this team is when they're firing on all cylinders. The way they're rolling right now, this winning streak could go on for a while.
Here's Williams. Following that last three-pointer by Philadelphia. Bird passes to Holmgren, and the shot goes in.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Now here's MP. Against Toronto, he was really on his game.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Bird. He played a great game against Indiana. 6 to shoot. Halliburton with the steal. Fast break, Philadelphia. And Edgecombe gets it to go.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Outside, Williams. Off target from three-point range.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
50 seconds left in the first. And the basket by MP.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They're firing on all cylinders, executing the game plan coming in.
Now here's Williams. He's got 7 to halt the run. That one is off. Hunter with some nice D. The Sixers lead by 11. Wembanyama, high post. Over Cunningham. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by MP.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Williams looking around. Three seconds left. And it's good on the lay-in. Williams has got 9, and so it's MP making things happen for Philadelphia. He was dominant this quarter. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
Williams is out there with MP. Then it's Edey, then it's Luka Doncic, and it's McCain in at the point. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And it's Holmgren missing. The Sixers lead by 14. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Raptors had a huge game. He finished with 67 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Good stuff, Allie. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Graham.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, BA. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
Doncic finds MP. Screen by Edey. And he lobs it up to the rim. Hammers the lob through.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at Brooklyn, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
You know, for Philadelphia, they've had a cold stretch and are desperately looking to end their losing streak. You can bet tensions are high in that locker room.
Here's Blake, still without a bucket. Tips it. Doncic pulls down the board. Now Philadelphia with it. Good momentum, 8 straight points. And here's MP from outside. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Pass to Alvarez. Buries it from 3. Alvarez got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
I just love the ball movement.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Pass to Bird. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Graham?
Well, BA, they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
Here's a look at the schedule for Philadelphia. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Evan Mobley and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then Monday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. no game is a freebie.
Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Wembanyama's checked in for Edey. Lou Dort comes in for Williams. And Tyrese Halliburton subbed in for McCain. Now here's Williams. He's got 9. Pass to Bird. There's the triple. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Wembanyama with a bucket.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And Oklahoma City shooting about 41%. Dort against Williams. Pass to Cartwright. Banked it in off the glass. Cartwright's gotten 4 this quarter.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Dort, the pass to MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
And Williams has got the ball here for the Thunder. To the paint. Stolen by MP. From deep, here's Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists in the game.
Back-to-back 3s, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Now here's Williams. 9 points in the game. Here's Cartwright. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Just an incredible night for MP. They have thrown multiple defenses at him, but he just keeps finding ways to score.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Here's Bird. Yet to see a basket. 5 to shoot. Can they get it? He can't get it to go.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And so it's Philadelphia building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. And their 3-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Back after this.
Fellas, I was just wondering if you played in the league these days, what do you think would be different compared to when you did play? And getting back to that first half we just saw, guys, what a show MP is putting on.
Well, they're running.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, this team has trusted him with this level of responsibility, and it's easy to see why.
Taking a look at the Thunder. They've got Holmgren. He's out there with Williams. And it's Alvarez in at the 1 spot. And here's MP from outside. Knocks down the triple. MP's got 38 points.
And just like that, MP with a 3 of his own. So much of today's game is going to be decided at the 3-point line.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Coach Mark Daignault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it, and if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Back to you guys.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. Williams from long range. Williams can't get that one to fall.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
MP outside, fires the 3. And the 76ers another 3.
When you let a team knock down that many 3s, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Alvarez, the pass to Bird. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edgecombe. Edey's checked in for Wembanyama.
Coming up to the floor for your Sixers, number 14,
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. 4 on the clock. Here's Bird. No good. Unable to win this run.
This is definitely not how they envisioned starting the second half.
Here's MP. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Nice work defensively, meeting him up top and forcing the miss.
Williams from long range knocks it down from distance. Williams has got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, 3 triples already for him. That's his second of the quarter. This could be a huge night for him.
Lex, you look at Jalen Williams coming out of college. Early doubts about his athletic ceiling proving unfounded.
No question about it. There were limitations placed on him as an athlete because he's got a fairly unique build if you think about it. Really long arms and barrel-chested, but his agility really opening eyes.
And you can never underestimate the heart, and he plays with a lot of it.
Absolutely.
Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 12-3 run. Hunter the screen, and here's MP from outside, and Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Holmgren outside. And there's the screen. 4-3. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 4 rebounds now. Halliburton, the pass to MP. Jacks up a 3. Fires in the triple. MP's got 53 points.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Pass to Bird. Lets the 3 fly. Drains the triple.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
The 76ers have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. And here's MP from outside. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Holmgren. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Holmgren's got 6 points.
Taking the contact and getting it to go. Holmgren's stronger than he looks.
MP shot is good.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
55 seconds left in the third quarter. And here is Williams. 15 points in the game. From deep, Holmgren sinks it from distance. Holmgren's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
And good! There's another! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Pass to Alvarez from the arc. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling. Well, he's having a huge night, and so is this offense, just rolling right now.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, getting to the line is so important. Nice job there by MP to draw the contact.
Here's Alvarez. He's got 6. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position.
Checked in for the Sixers. MP comes in for Dort. And the Thunder making a change here. Here are the Thunder with the ball. They've got Tari Eason, Jared McCain out there with Anthony. Then it's MP, and it's Edey in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Holmgren with a screen on Eason. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist by Williams.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Knocks down the long J.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
He hits the second from the line, and Philadelphia calls time here. They're up by 47. Guys, what do you think?
Unique timeout here with the game pretty much settled.
Yeah, well, obviously the coach sees something he doesn't like.
Tipped away and stolen by Williams. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for Oklahoma City, Alvarez.
So hits one and misses one at the line. Fires from deep. Can't get it to drop. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to our game. NBA Cup action. Pandora's the rhythm of the season beginning to set in. Teams are starting to establish their identity.
They're also starting to understand, all right, these are our rotations. The players are now establishing their roles. You are definitely starting to see teams not only hone into their approach, but refine their approach.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. The big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. Paxson is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Jaquez in at the small forward position. Now the 76ers with it. The question for them right now, can they maintain this winning streak? They've notched 11 in a row.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And here are the Cavaliers now. 76ers getting the bucket. Here's Fox. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
The three from MP. Hits the three-point bomb. MP's got 6.
Well, they were looking for a fast start, and they have been perfect from the tip.
Jaquez outside. Pass to Mobley. The wide open look here for Fox. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
And that one's good. MP.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Fox. Providing around 26.5 points a game. Rarely has an off night. On the wing, Jaquez. Mobley outside. Right side, Fox. 6 to shoot. Pulls it up. Another miss by Fox.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Thunder was outstanding. He scored 68 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Great stuff, Allie. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Mobley misses.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go. Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Zach Edey, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Williams comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Edgecombe. And Jared McCain subbed in for Halliburton. Now, here's Johnson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
Can't allow Johnson to get that deep. Once he's there, he's going to be able to score.
Here's MP. It's a 14-point game. Three-pointer. Another three for Philadelphia.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Cleveland's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. The three from Garland. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
The 76ers leading by 20. Pass to MP. Edey with a screen on Garland. He lobs it up, and the dunk by Edey.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's McCain. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. 76ers on top, opening up a huge gap. Stay with us as we get set to break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Lou Dort out there with MP. Then there's Doncic. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. A nice shot by MP.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Here's Fox. He's off on that one. Nice D from Doncic. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the 76ers. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by.
MP poised to attack, so as soon as he catches, he is shot ready.
Garland the pass to Fox. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Pass to Ware. Over MP. And the rejection by MP. Puts up a deep three. Fox, no good. Philadelphia has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. A nice shot by MP.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, what Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, "I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about and then decide. Back to you, Kevin.
He keeps them guessing. Allie, we thank you very much. And Philadelphia making a change here. Hunter's checked in. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. So, Doris, when it comes to punishing flopping, the acronym is STEM. And you can walk us through this. STEM.
That's right, Kevin. Secondary, theatrical, embellished movements. Players are always going to embellish contact because they want to make sure the official sees it. What the league doesn't want are the flailing pirouettes, the exaggeration or feigning of contact. Those actions will be penalized.
Dort passes to MP. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Garland dishes to Fox. Pass to Houston. Back to Fox. And another miss by Cleveland.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Doris, in any discussion about Lou Dort, the first topic has got to be his defense.
Kevin, I'm going to be honest, I don't think we talk about him consistently enough as a player who should and could win Defensive Player of the Year. If you are a perimeter shooter or a perimeter scorer, the last guy you want looking opposite you is Lou Dort.
A nice shot by MP.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Garland kicks to Fox. Pass to Houston. Here's Kessler. And here's Garland for three. And another three for Cleveland.
Oh, Darius Garland asserting himself, the answer back from distance.
Launches a three. Another three for Philadelphia.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Mobley is screened. Loads it up there for Mobley. And stolen by MP. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Kicks it out to MP. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got his 4th assist in this one. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. The three from Garland. Rebound by the 76ers. Wembanyama has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And here's MP for 3. Kessler with the rebound. Cleveland's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. The Cavaliers shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Zach Edey, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Tari Eason comes in for Hunter. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Dort. And Jared McCain subbed in for Halliburton. Then for the Cavaliers, Allen's checked in for Walker Kessler. Jaime Jaquez comes in for De'Aaron Fox. And it's Paxson in for Garland. Paxson outside. And no good. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Philadelphia ahead, running away with it. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down.
What you really like about these young fellas, they compete. They've arrived with no fear. Can't say that about most rookies.
Still a long season ahead, but so far, yeah, they've been very impressive. Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
They're getting lit up, not staying connected to the shooters, allowing too many good looks.
Yeah, and defensively, you got to fight over those screens better. And help has to come faster.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
So on the floor for Cleveland, the rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. Fox is out there with Paxson. And it's Jaquez in at the three, the small forward.
And that quick shot by Fox is something you know he has worked on religiously. Nice finish. That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Crafty move. Can't connect from short range.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
I love it when MP looks to pull from deep. He is dangerous when he wants to be.
Here's Fox. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Tyrese Haliburton. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, 2 of the best to ever do it.
MP passes to Wembanyama. Count that one.
Oh, he's hot coming out of the break. 3 up, 3 down.
90 seconds now into the second half. Paxson outside. Fox feeling it out a bit. Cleveland moving the ball around. Mobley misses.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
A pass to Fox. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Wembanyama, a screen on Jaquez. 2 open that time, made it look too easy. 53 points for MP.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Screen by Allen. For 3, Paxson buries it from three-point range. Paxson's got his first 3 points of the game.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you. With the new 11-year, $77 billion TV deal kicking in this season and tons of compelling teams, the NBA is in a great place. Commissioner Adam Silver said the NBA is in as strong as a position as it ever has been. Not just in my time as commissioner, he said, but in my over 3 decades at the league. Back to you.
And that is saying something. Okay, thank you, Allie. And Mobley throws it down.
The unspoken communication on the alley-oop, and Evan Mobley making his teammate look good.
Takes the 3. Good, he hits again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. We've got 1:08 left to play in the third. Here's Paxson. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Just stunning the defense and the crowd, for that matter. How artistic was that dunk by MP?
Paxson outside, and Fox has it in the corner. Mobley outside. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Mobley's got his second basket of the night.
Well, you see the confidence from Evan Mobley right now, ready to shoot as soon as he touches the basketball.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Here's Fox with plenty of space. Misses the jumper. And so it's Philadelphia, able to put on a show for the ages. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving... He's checked in for Tari Eason. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Allen's checked in for Walker Kessler. Evan Mobley comes in for Khalil Ware. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Keldon Johnson. And it's Paxson in for Garland. They've got MP. Jared McCain is out there with Cole Anthony. Then there's Patrick Williams. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it fly. And the rejection by MP. Pass to McCain. Back to MP. Now Hartenstein. Out to Anthony. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. And with that, they remain undefeated in group play.
And with just one group matchup left.
Ooh, that felt good.
Good game last night.
can never.
Yeah, I just had some friends over and watched the ball.
Yeah, same.
Buzzer beater from that court.
Yeah.
Like
Clearly, I've never watched. Like Blueberry.
I like a big burrito. I'm dubious, but I appreciate your passion. I'd like to see us shoot better than 85% nightly. Yeah, have you been there before?
You know, I went once.
Single
Yeah,
team
but
managed that in the
years.
last
She
few
did the
seasons.
jet skis.
Oh yeah, you ever done
Chance that
them?
they have invested the time. Hey, you want to come over this weekend?
Yeah, sounds good. I'm free Saturday night.
Practice Saturday?
Yeah,
Okay,
work.
good. Yeah, might not like that. Good. Basketball. Let's see how serious the issue is. That's what we need.
Understood.
Well, where else have you not been yet? Portland. Only for work, but I'd like to go for fun.
Oh yeah, get up to Seattle. Ooh.
Oh, good place for spring and summer trips. Ooh. Oh, we're going skating in the summer heat. Oh, whale watching is so fun. Ooh.
Oh yeah, I'd love to pop some fins and get it on video.
Yes. Oh, the natural wonders are right there in front of you. Maybe we can take our families.
I'd like our G League team to do more driving and kicking.
As a means of getting better perimeter looks?
Secondarily.
To get the defense out of position?
Yes.
Oh,
Players
man.
can't resist trying to help, and when they do,
You
we'll
know,
make them
got out. That's right.
Maybe we send some Steve Nash MVP season reels. A few people ever did it better.
Quite possible. Let's talk about it tomorrow.
So I was giving some more thought about our international evaluation meeting.
And how long they are.
Oh, please tell me we're making a change.
We are. The two of you are going to save us almost an hour a week.
Oh, sounds great.
Yeah, how's that?
Well, I guessed. You'll be making weekly slideshows by continent of our top 5 target players.
Us?
Yeah, you. You want shorter meetings, right? So synthesize, gather, review, summarize, and I'll cap the meetings at 30 minutes.
Why do we go and open up our mouths? This will cost 5 hours a week.
Stay on
Minimum.
point. Keep your eyes moving around the crowd. You'll be great.
So what happened to the lady that I replaced?
VIP. She kept asking for selfies and autographs.
Oh, that's gotta be frowned upon.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know. I don't trust his ankles.
That's a good point.
No. Small enough to hold your attention for a couple hours.
Did you trust Steph Curry's ankles?
Good point. He's back on.
So I'm thinking about letting the kids
Add a
plan the next
weekly
vacation.
focus stat to the email blast.
How?
Pick 3 destinations.
For education or focus? Like, I mean, what's the idea here? We already have a bunch of weekly emails.
Please, no more weekly emails.
Listen, I agree, but I feel like there's some advanced stats that our coaches may not know. So we can define, give an example, give a focused improvement goal, 1 per week, simple, but we all get on the same page eventually.
That'd be great, I guess, but just do us a favor, all right? Just tag one of your other emails in so we can eliminate 1 or 2 chains as we send these.
Well, that actually sounds pretty smart.
No deal. Conditioning is something I'd like to focus on this week.
You seen a little wear on the court?
Yes, and I
Oh,
don't want
must be
fatigue
nice.
to be
I
an
got that
issue,
old
but
push
the
mode.
issue may be not pushing hard enough regularly.
Oh, that must be nice.
I'm really jealous of your
I wanna work on
triceps.
stamina.
So that's what a
I'm glad
monkey
you
wrench is
noticed.
for.
Thank you.
I could drop some tunes for that. I'll start penciling in some drills and order them accordingly.
I know that some teams wouldn't mind, but our guards are shooting in the paint too much.
Changes needed?
Let the bigs use their size and give them space to rebound and play make in the post. Unless it's a dunk, I want our team out of there.
But they're shooting high percentages.
That's not the game we play, and it diminishes the roles of the bigs. Let's start cutting it out of our play calls.
Okay, we'll do. And we'll talk about it with the players. Canadian basketball has really been on a rise since the Raptors took home their trophy a few years back.
Makes me wonder if they may be interested in league expansion down the road.
Ooh, yeah, that Pacific Northwest corridor has been gaining a lot of attention. What, I'd love when we scout there too because of the short flights.
So, are we thinking of adding on a scout for the Northern Territories?
Well, if we keep seeing this much talent, we may want to explore adding to the budget.
I went to a breeder that was located in...
I want to disagree on a point you made yesterday.
About lunch being essential before starting a debate?
No, that
Hey,
tournament
did you try the
performances
strawberries
should be
back there?
second to regular season evaluation.
No, that makes
I mean,
sense.
peak season, huh? Yeah.
And
I'm
represents
excited to
more
get
of
a bash because I
contribution
want to
we
make a pie.
expect our young players to make.
I
Are
don't
they
doubt
doing a
the
half
weekly
court
grind, but I
shot
also think
for
the
a
players
car
have more
tonight?
time between games in the NBA. So I'd rather look at the high pressure moments like the tourney.
But not everyone gets in, so we don't have enough data to make that any more important than we do now. See my point?
Hey, should we pick up something for dinner?
Oh, but we got food already at home.
Yeah, but those leftovers are old.
Well, no, I brought them home yesterday, I think, right?
From the same place?
Yeah, it's never disappoints us. You can freeze for later.
You have a system for everything.
Don't I?
Yes, you do. Hey, when we hang out this weekend, can we grab seafood?
Yeah, there's a restaurant that's built on an old boathouse. Hey, would you be up for that? Went to Orlando
Sure, that sounds fun.
Sure did.
Did you send out tomorrow's itinerary? I was just about to when I get back. Why? Jen's saying she's having second thoughts. That the talking points don't align with her core values.
Too player-centric?
Yeah, exactly. They don't feature any...
Develop that once they arrive.
Makes sense. Why look too far into the future?
Then we can focus on a near present.
Are there any players with NBA experience who are hot in the G League now?
Yeah, absolutely. I've got a spreadsheet with 4 names to start with.
Any forwards?
At least 3.
Reliable shooters?
Hey, I love the kids' games too, but I'm just saying it's not apples to apples.
They're the Mad Ants, and he would swarm on these apples.
Coach plays him in full shot clock offenses. I'm telling you, it wouldn't translate.
What a great opportunity for these young athletes.
So true. And who knows? Might not be the last time some of them see this floor. Not since Peja. You think he's that special?
That's what I'm saying, once in a generation.
You do know that Peja, at the time of his retirement, was 10th all-time and made 3-pointers?
Yes, did you forget I lived in Wales?
No way. How? That sounds fun.
Okay, give me the...
Go out.
I want to know about the egg stuff.
Oh, definitely. Well, you got Beatrice. She's got the darkest color eggs. They're like a chocolatey color, and then they just kind of go lighter from then on. So like just different shades of brown.
That is so cool.
How are the kiddos?
Really good. Yeah. Little Tyler started doing...
Old fireplace.
Yeah.
Old fireplace.
Wild.
Yeah.
Oh,
seriously.
that's so
We all have
fun.
the same exact nails. It's a little insane.
Oh, they all have great nails then.
We do. Thank you.
At the small forward position, at 6'8", number 11, DeAndre Hunter. At point, 6'5", number 0, Tyrese Halliburton. At the other guard position, 6'5", number 35, DJ Exco. The man in the middle, 7'3", number 1, Victor Wembanyama. The other forward, 6 feet 10 inches, 00, MP. The head coach for your Philadelphia 76ers is Victor. One more time, let's hear it for your Philadelphia 76ers.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Andrew Nembhard is out there with Josh Giddey, and it's Jemison in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the 76ers, they've got Victor Wembanyama. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Edgecombe. Then it's MP, and it's Hunter in at the 3. The first third of an NBA season, Grant, it sort of sets the foundation for the year's power structure.
Oh, that's so true, B.A. We start to see which teams are elite, who's running the show, and we find out who needs to think about making some changes.
Now here's Halliburton, and here's MP from outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
Here's MP. The Pacers making their last shot. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
MP helping to stretch that defense out right there. Nice.
Nembhard outside. Giddey finds Nembhard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Jemison. The rebound by MP.
Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you've got to punish them, or they'll keep letting you shoot it.
The 3 sinks the tray. MP's got 9 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it. And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Giddey. Big-time contributor on offense. Just over 22 points a game. They set the pick. Puts up a 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. The mood around the team right now on cloud 9, looking for their 13th win in a row.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable, and we've seen how they adjust, always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula.
Now here's Giddey. The shot's good.
Crafty finish by Giddey, managing to overcome the contest.
MP outside. Fires the 3, and Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He scored 64 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Allie, great info there. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight. Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him. Might force him to adjust.
or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Here's Branham, following that last three-pointer by Philadelphia. MP outside. Here's the three, and Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the first quarter. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. A new lineup here for Indiana. And let's take this chance to call out our Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
Oh, it's been so much fun to watch him on the offensive end recently. He's really his team's engine on that end of the floor, sparking plays and helping them find open shots and big points.
Now here's Monk, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. Walter from outside. And it's MP with a rebound. Philadelphia leading by 14. Kicks it to Doncic. For three. Tries again. And it's finished off by Edey as he lays it in.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Hardy. 23 points his last outing. Back to Monk to stop the run. The rebound by MP. MP's got his fourth rebound in this one. Pass to McCain. Back to MP. Launches a three. He drops it from range. MP's got 20 points.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The three, Hardy. The rebound by Edey.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
MP's shot is off. With one on the clock. He can't get that one to fall. MP getting it done for Philadelphia. Getting it done from range. He's hit 6 triples so far. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
They've got MP. Luka Doncic is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Lou Dort, and it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. There's a screen from deep. MP drops in the three. Give him 23.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Williams passes to Demart. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. This their first chance to take a look at Indiana this season.
Well, last year they swept the season series. There was a talent differential between the two teams. We'll see if that gap has narrowed.
I mean, one is a playoff team. The other, question mark, ... not so much. But things change, and you're only as good as your last win, so we'll see how they handle things tonight.
Hunter's checked in for the Sixers. Williams passes to Hansen. And he buries his first look.
Get the ball in close. Get your points that way. That's doing good business.
MP outside. The three ball. And the 76ers another three.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And it's Giddey off the drive. It's good. Giddey's got 6 points.
Once Giddey saw his opening, he took advantage. I mean, defenders just could not keep up.
A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Graham.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, this season, new broadcasting deals are kicking in for the NBA. Commissioner Silver said we dramatically increased the number of primetime broadcast exposure to a level almost unthinkable from my early days in the league. In fact, the NBA is now set for basically nightly national broadcasts. EA?
All right, Allie, thanks for the update.
MP is fully locked in right now, and he's taking shots without hesitation.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Nimhart, the pass to Williams, and he lobs it up.
2 minutes remaining.
And it's Giddey missing.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. The Pacers have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Nimhart outside. From Pete Giddey. Rebound by Philadelphia. MP outside. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. And it's 37 points for MP.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama!
If the play doesn't open up his shot, then trust MP to give it away.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Indiana's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to Nimhart. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Back to Giddey. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Halliburton. And it's Giddey missing.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Walter. Back to Giddey to snap the cold streak. Hunter with the rebound. Wembanyama finds Halliburton. He got a piece of it. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers building an insurmountable lead. Come on, they're up 38 points at the end of the quarter. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
I always like to play other good teams. To be the best, you have to beat the best. We'll see if they accept the challenge.
Iron sharpens iron, right, Shaq?
Yes.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well, for the Philadelphia 76ers.
It's not just about taking a shot. It's about taking the right shot. They've made a lot of good decisions out there.
Sometimes you just have a great night. Here in the studio, that's, I guess, every night, huh, Shaq?
I would agree, my brother.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. They've got Andrew Nimhart, also Josh Giddey out there, and it's Jemison in at the 5 down low.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will of taking control on the glass.
And with most NBA defenses bringing help from that weak side corner, that opens up offenses for the weak side crash, Clark.
Yep, if I was still playing BA, I would make way on that offensive glass board, wreaking havoc on the boards. Extra opportunities aplenty the way the game is played now.
Pass to Nimhart. Over Edgecombe. The shot by Nimhart, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Hunter, good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Nimhart, the pass to Giddey. Pass to Branham. Here's Jemison. The rebound by MP. MP's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Here's Jemison. On the wing, Nimhart. And the 3 off target.
Boy, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
On the wing, MP. He's got 40 now. Hunter, good.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Pass to Jemison. Nimhart outside. They need this. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Hunter from the arc. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got 7 assists in the game. Here's Nimhart. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Oh, there's the alley. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish, bringing it down with some attitude.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Yep, that one's good.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
To the left wing. Nimhart outside. Shot clock at 5. MP with the block.
They just got a clear message from MP. Do not test me down low.
Wembanyama, pass to Halliburton. And here's Hunter for 3. And the 76ers another 3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Covered by MP. With the hook shot. Rebound by the 76ers. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 tonight. MP finds Wembanyama. And he's going for the oop here. Throw it down on the lob.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop them.
Indiana again missing.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Pass to Wembanyama. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Wembanyama's got 12.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Philadelphia on top, just dominating this one. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up. He's checked in for Eason. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with MP. Then there's Jared McCain. Then there's Anthony. And it's Williams in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Pass to Nembhard. There's 18 seconds left to play in the fourth. Now here's Giddey. Shot clock at 6. Counted from distance.
Yeah, how about Giddey tonight? Scoring the ball, such a different matchup. I don't know who they can throw at him right now.
Gets the 3 to fall.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. Well,
fun. Ooh. Oh, yeah, I'd love to spot some fins and get it on video.
Yes! Well, the natural wonder is just right there in front of you. Good stuff. Maybe we can take our family. Yes.
Northwest corner.
Birthday's coming up.
No,
You looking for a cake?
How'd you know?
Because I've been posting cake photos on Saturday, and someone over here has been taking notice.
I liked one photo.
Every photo. Look, I'm not mad, but you gotta buy me the supplies, okay?
Okay.
And I mean quality ingredients, okay? It's chemistry. You shortchange me, you shortchange yourself.
Jet skis. Oh, yeah? You ever done them? So we got that thing set up, and now it's like, play me a song, and it plays it.
Wow, cool. Nah, don't even get me started on those things.
Oh, here we go.
No, I'm serious. Those things are spying on you. Like, people are always listening in on your conversations. Like right now, there could very well be someone listening to us talking about what we did last weekend.
You're being paranoid.
Really?
Every 3 seconds, you your focus, you have lots to watch.
Take
You
care
don't
of
want to
it.
get tunnel vision.
MP in the house.
And the players getting themselves into game mode with the tip-off just moments. Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with me tonight. Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Allie LaForce is reporting on the sidelines. Well, Greg, I hope you're ready. We're going to be cranking our heads back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
And we all know what it means to MP and this team to play well on the road. To win those close road games. MP's been quite vocal, in fact, about rising up in the face of big obstacles this season.
They've collectively taken MP's words to heart. You can see the purpose they're playing with, and you need that to succeed in a hostile environment. Otherwise, you start to show cracks, and in enemy territory, it's much more easily to exploit.
Look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Edgecombe, MP out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Halliburton, and it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. Now here's Ayton. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
On the wing, Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Well, great D from Hunter. That is his calling card.
And here's MP for 3. The three-pointer is right on target. MP's got 9 points.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Thompson outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's ready to talk things through with them.
It's time to get out with the mascot. Let's move.
And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Take a look at Utah. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And right now for the 76ers, they came into this season with a plan, and the execution has been at an elite level. That's how they've quickly ascended to that #1 spot. And that's an important basket there. The game was in danger of getting away from them here early if they let that run go on much longer.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Pacers delivered quite a performance. He scored 45 points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Now, here's George. Really played well against Orlando in his last outing. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And the 3 off target. Philadelphia with the ball. Really controlling it now with an 18-2 run here.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Cunningham looking it over. Driving in. Over Halliburton. Cunningham kicks to Thompson. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 76ers moving the ball around. Inside, Hunter. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Pass to Cunningham. Over Halliburton. Off target with the fadeaway. We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. 76ers on top, running away with this one. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
So with George on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Bird is out there with Bird. Then it's Sadiq Bey. And it's Connor in at the 3.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done. Right here.
Takes a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 23.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Now here's Leonard. He has yet to score. The layup missed. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. You look at the Pistons stand, statistically pretty solid across the board.
Yeah, they're well balanced. They have guys with size, athleticism, skill. You got to give a lot of credit to the front office and these players for their hard work.
And the dunk by 80.
Out of the pick and roll, MP able to read and react.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And a chance here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers. The Pistons, number 1.
And all those points off turnovers have been a huge bonus. I mean, that aggressive defense has also paid dividends at the offensive end of the floor.
Outside Leonard with the shot. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Leonard's got his first bucket of the night.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
The 3 from MP. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Well, the NBA keeping an open mind. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "This is the only league that plays 48 minutes. I'm a fan of 10-minute quarters. A 2-hour format is more consistent with modern television habits, but it's such a dramatic change. Something like that would have to be talked about over time." Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Jacks up a 3. Bird misses. And the 76ers with possession. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. And MP throws it down.
And I'm loving the energy MP is attacking with. He's not giving this defense any room to breathe.
Dan Patrick Williams has established himself as a 3-and-D player out in the wing.
Well, look, Kevin, the one thing you know you're going to get out of Patrick Williams every night is a great effort at the defensive end of the floor, and that's a great starting point. So when you put him in a game, you know darn well he's going to help you defensively, not going to make many mistakes offensively, and then it just comes down to how well is he going to shoot the ball.
And here's Leonard. Following the three-pointer by MP, and the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. For the Pistons, Andre Ayton's checked in for Leonard. And it's Keontae George in for Bird. Then for the 76ers, Wembanyama. He's checked in for Zach Edey. Dort comes in for Patrick Williams. And Halliburton subbed in for Jared McCain.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Now George, still yet to score. Pass to Cunningham. 46 seconds left to play here in the half. And he can't bank that one in. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 19-5 run. MP way outside. Another three for Philadelphia.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
There's 31 seconds left now here in the second. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Doncic against George. Cunningham for three. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. MP's got his sixth rebound on the night. Floats it up to Wembanyama. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. On a defensive effort they put on Kawhi Leonard, it's rare to see him have the kind of trouble he's had tonight. We'll return shortly.
Look at Detroit. They're finding out anyone can win on any night. That said, once they've adjusted, watch out. Lots of...
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Pistons.
They've got to run shooters.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Wembanyama's out there with MP. Then there's Hunter. Then there's Edgecombe. And it's Halliburton in at the point. Shoots the three. Another three for Philadelphia.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Here's Jovic. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight, and MP throws it down.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest. Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. It's good from long range.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Cunningham passes to Jovic. Thompson a screen on MP. Here's the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Another three for Philadelphia.
I love the response. MP marching down and getting a three of his own.
Here's George. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
Cunningham can spin his way out of a tornado. What a great handle.
76ers moving the ball around. Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. And the shot goes in.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy. And every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Cunningham's shot is off.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything to go.
And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it. And a quick look at some of the numbers for DeAndre Ayton. Birdie's checked in for Detroit. And then for Philadelphia, Edie's checked in for Wembanyama. Tari Eason comes in for Hunter. And Jared McCain subbed in for Halliburton.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Outside, George. Pass to Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. Back to George. This one for 3. Drops in the tray.
Jumper with a nice high release. George was ready to attack the second he got the ball.
Another one goes. Incredible.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Ayton in the high post. It's sent back by Edie. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Lets it go with the 3. And good. He hits it again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. 3-pointer, Bird. And McCain pulls it down. Edie with a screen for MP. Looking for Edie. He gets it there.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
Ayton kicks to Thompson to stop the run. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, hauling in that board, Thompson giving his guys second chance opportunities.
Edie with a screen for MP. The 76ers another 3.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. 76ers. Rick Carlisle had some words for his team.
These guys are going to struggle guard movement, but if we dribble, they got one situation to play. It's too easy, all right?
So more ball movement. Changing it up here. Philadelphia dictating the flow. Cunningham is out there with Keontae George. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Asar Thompson. And it's Jovic in at the 4-man position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Jovic passes to Ayton. No good on that one. Great D that time from Hartenstein. Here's MP.
Give MP credit, showing some skill right there, drawing the whistle.
First free throw is good.
At the line for the Sixers.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 25 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Cunningham sets a screen for Thompson. Offline with his 3. Pass to Anthony. The 3 from MP. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every
MP, you're a student of the game, and you know the history the franchise used to beat. This isn't just another win, is it?
No, it's never just another win here. You play this team in their house, you're going up against them Their fans, the ghost in the building itself, the city itself. We just beat a global icon.
That you did, MP. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Back to you, Kevin.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our...
Good game, Anthony.
Yeah, MP.
When you bring reports of top scorers, can
Night,
you
MP.
put that in? We can, but how would you like it done? Try not to favor third game. And also we will have to watch
MP, how you feeling?
serious.
I'll bring wings.
You always
Oh,
are.
you're in?
Every
And
year
I'll
you're
bring
sure
portraits.
there's going to be the next LeBron.
Wait,
That's not
no,
true.
No need.
It's all plastic.
Yeah, okay, that one other time. Well,
Yeah,
actually
save the
twice.
cardboard and paper for
But
composting.
actually,
The only guy you weren't that high on was LeBron.
he's gotten some good breaks, but I think his luck's going to run
My
out.
neighbor went and showed me some. So my family is really into fruit. But the prices have kind of been expensive.
Oh, go frozen. You get way better cost per ounce and more nutrition.
Thought that's our analytical mind at work.
Some photos of
Oh, and if you do deep fresh fruit, just,
got some
you know, like